There we go. Right, we're ready to go. Ready to go. What were we doing? We just came out of a big dungeon. Oh yeah, we came out of a big dungeon and the city was on fire. And I left everyone on that cliffhanger. I mean, including myself.
What happened? Who did this?
I had to wait too.
The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste.
All right, let's go.
I just hope Quilici is all right.
Something's burning. Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
Well, let's go find out.
I can't believe this. All things considered.
If anyone's causing problems, I will parry them.
Surprising when you consider the state of our
As soon as I find a
defenses.
safe way down.
Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I will be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
That's great, but I don't know where I'm going. Hello.
Coming on your right!
Let's go.
Hello, you got! Nice shot!
Parry? Yeah, I've still got it. It's been a week, but some things you just don't forget. It's like riding a bike.
We make a good
Now
squad.
give me your potato, tiny lizard. This belongs to me now.
I hope
Bam
everyone
Bambi
is
on the
all
snoot
right.
for free XP.
My people settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Again and again they strike.
Alright, we're not tremendously far off now. There's some steel garrote guys just dead here. Boop the gobbo idle game. Keep clicking to boop the gobbo. And it jiggles a little every time you boop it. Not in that way. Oh, that guy had a whole cheese wheel on him. Score. Fireball.
Nicely done!
This one's mine.
Did I just never come here?
Bravo!
I hear treasure. Oh, it was just a mushroom. Oh, never mind. There's something. Hey, Kaga. Lexi would play. I need to start learning Unity or Unreal or Godot or some kind of game engine. Preferably one that's not run by assholes. So not Unity then. Or Unreal. To make my own clicker game where you click on a goblin.
Adam.
And I'll make it have Steam trading cards and 1,000 achievements. And marketplace
There's the
support for
city.
money laundering. You know,
Thank goodness.
the things all good clickers do.
Convoy, over it. I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
Yeah? What's going on with the dialogue here?
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already.
You've not even bounced
Since the
this
two
guy.
of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him.
Well, the Steel Garrote report to Inquisitor Ludwig, not Adir.
Good point. I'll just bring the masked warlord who answers to no one in for questioning. That isn't going to happen. We caught this one alive, so any justice we mete out will be on his head. What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty
And then
sure they wanted to
originated
set us to
No,
the
it didn't.
torch.
And
No, it
you taught
fucking
them the
didn't.
error of their ways. Well
I've heard it
done.
well before Game of
Just
Thrones
doing my
was a
job.
thing.
Same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies. If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
Well, that was me. I killed their reinforcements.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here...
It doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
Now listen, I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half.
Oh yeah, straight down the middle. Isn't that right?
I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess.
Yeah, vertically, not
So
horizontally.
you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, Kerr. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Mesiverno.
Uh-huh, so I figured. Why?
Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us. What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an adherent, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
What would you do, fellas?
Violence is the language of the Steel Garrote. Nothing less will get through to them.
I say throw back the little ones if they're not in a position to do more harm. Besides, he's probably more scared of what'll happen if you don't kill him.
Your call, envoy.
Legit. Yeah, no, send him back.
I will see to it myself. Too bad the road to Paradise is in bad shape. Our wagon might hit a bump or two.
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful to us alive.
But you can't send me back to Ludwig. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing
I
it.
can't wait to find out. See you around, envoy. Thanks again.
A fate worse than death, perhaps. But fate
more cheese.
nonetheless.
Good.
Good call. He's Ludwig's problem. Not worth getting your hands dirty.
Hang on, can I just eat all my cheese? Yes. Just so I've got plenty of regen on standby. Right, into town. Let's see how messy this is. Outsourcing the violence.
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude, and perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the Steel Garrote before they could cause any serious damage.
Oh. Good. Rub my thumb and forefinger together. Go, pay me. Yeah, no, that hidden encampment gave me a bad impression.
You listened to your instincts, and they were right.
Yeah, so I killed everyone.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
I can deal with her.
The Inquisitor is not one to be trifled with. I hope you are not punished for your generosity.
I am looking forward to her boss
As
fight.
for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the living lands.
She did threaten to break the frontier.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to
I mean,
bear
the
it.
city's still standing, so I call that a win. Because I took out most of their forces beforehand. Oh, you're not going to like what we've learned then.
Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
Yeah, Giada, you want to fill them in on everything? Not that I've forgotten or anything.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
Yeah, a bit of a
This
faff,
is
that, innit?
madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Koichi, tell her, it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
Yeah, they spoke to me through the Ardra. They need my help.
You have no idea what this thing is. But now you're helping it?
She may be compelled by her godlike nature. It would be wise not to question such things. First the Dream Scourge, then
said
the
I have to,
Stilgar,
not that I
and
will.
now, what does this
It
god
really
of
wants
yours
me
want
to
us to
help.
do? Pray?
I need more answers before I commit.
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
Is that where I'm
No.
going next, then?
I say we go to Paradis.
Paradis is under Adiran control.
Exactly. As long as we are Animancers, the Adirans will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
There's a lot of people here. I don't think you'd be able to hide that many people that easily. Yeah, no, you go to Thirdborn.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the republics. I trust you to
You're
help
like
us again.
100 refugees turning
What
up at the
of you,
gates and you don't
Envoy?
think they're going to ask any
Where
questions?
does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Do either of you know a place called The Garden?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way.
Probably.
You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
right, layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't, which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Okay.
What a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
Everyone does. Oh, sounds like we have a brief detour ahead of us.
I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the living lands
good
with a
XP
friend.
from that.
What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Have you found your brother?
Oh, you're just telling me to leave through there. It's just an alternate exit to the city. Let's go out and see where the quest marker puts me at. All the way up there. Off to the gatehouse then. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, okay. Needed that. I felt at least 4 bones crack.
I'd like a moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
Did I choose to romance Ludwig? I don't think I came across the option to do that, so I may have missed it if that was a thing. Thank you for head pat. I appreciate. Yeah, I thought the Steel Garrote would be off licking their wounds.
What a colourful grasp of language you have. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased.
Yeah, I'm not pleased either.
In that case, maybe it's not too late to make amends.
You lost the fight for Emerald Stair, and now you ask for peace? Don't make me laugh.
Hear me out. That's all I ask. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head, and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
I still would have interfered.
Maybe I can convince you otherwise. You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
100 people's
My
lives.
home, which you have no right to condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
It's not your judgment to make.
Do you care about the stability of the island? Then judge it harshly. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir, if that's what it takes.
I'm not really a fan of Wodaka to begin with. So, you're a bit loony.
Quite the opposite. The Steel Garrote bring reason to a frontier gone mad. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential.
She can cultivate
as she
these
could mine.
nuts. I'm going
You
to
don't
stab
want
her.
to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning.
Can I attack you?
Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with
Give
this
me an attack
information is up
prompt.
to you. But don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well.
Don't give me a reason.
You know I can't make that promise. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them.
Oh, you killed a
It's
bunch
shame,
of rangers.
really. Honorable folk to the last.
Why do I not just have an attack option? You're going too bloody far.
That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. This could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of
See
the
you in a bit,
Inquisitor.
bud.
No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
Aha! Yes! No, you ain't fucking walking away from this.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
Yeah, fireball. Barry. Is that a healer over there?
It's the envoy.
Miss.
Left leg.
Barry. Fireball. Oh god, so delayed.
Worth it?
Stop right there.
Finish with the parry.
Quick as a fox.
One for you.
Oh, where?
Careful to the left.
I'm good, I'm good. Oh, you're a bad guy too. How many are left? Oh, he's got a gun. A lot more of them than I was anticipating. You okay, Kai?
Another glorious battle.
Oh yeah, always bully the healer. Death Knight gloves. An exceptional armor and sword. Lower stamina cost when blocking, but this is parry efficiency, so I'm keeping the Valian ones. The exceptional armor. I mean, I'm wearing Death Knight armor. If I break this down, I'll get the upgrade materials I need for mine. And the sword, break that down too. Can't break these down. Yep, just put those away. I know they don't weigh anything, but I like having a clean inventory. Eat my sausages. I'd say that went fairly well overall then. Let me change my throwable. Yeah, to my 105 grenades in my pants.
Save me!
Pretty sure it'll auto-save through a loading screen, but I can save manually too.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers, and now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home.
At least we stopped it.
Did we?
Mostly.
We were lucky this time.
We still need to get Ludwig.
My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps.
Yep.
Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
Oh, I have no doubt. Yeah, if she does, we'll be ready.
That's good to hear. We'll find allies in Shatterscarp, if it's anything like I remember. Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed.
Dream Scourge then, innit?
That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
Can't let the hunter become the hunted.
Easier said than done, especially when we're not entirely sure what we're looking for.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
Just gotta meet up with our little Pink Orlan friend. Well, Yatsley believes the answer lies in another godless ruin, Naku Kubel.
Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try.
Tiny, very gay and pink. Yeah, I figured, Panda. Alright.
This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
Bugger all. Sapadal said the real garden is the friends we make along the way.
Meh. Sounds like a load of soccer to me.
Agreed. Someone is making light of my very serious question. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek, but I'll take it over nothing.
Yeah, all this god talk's making me dizzy. Can we move on?
Good thinking. We don't want to push the limits of your spiritual endurance.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
Alright, well this is our chance to finally get some answers, so be ready.
Anything. Right. Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
We'll go.
Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fior Messiverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it.
Yeah, Ludwin's going to answer for this.
Not before we answer to her. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
I mean, we got the little bells
Sleep
and
well.
tripwires around
We've
the
got
camp.
a long road ahead.
Oh, she wants to talk some more.
We should talk. What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the Living Lands is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far.
I mean, they're gonna pay for it.
The Steel Garrote are just a symptom. I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
I mean, people
Val.
fear animancy
What do you think about
because
some
it can be
juice?
dangerous.
I can't blame you for growing up with a head full of Adiran propaganda. But it's time to form your own opinions. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal, I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
Oh, they would have wanted you to put your needs ahead of theirs.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you weren't raised by Animancers. Their ambition destroyed our family. Now it falls to me to find meaning in my parents' sacrifice. And I don't know if I can. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
No, we're good.
You too.
Let me see if I have enough to upgrade my weapons at all. I would need 4 Admith's Wort to upgrade my... or 2 and some sticks to upgrade my shield. Can I make any? Well, I think I can make 4. I can make 5. I might as well just rub 2 sticks together to get a different flavour of stick. Yeah, that's how that works, right? Oh my god, I have so much steel. I have so much iron. Just rank all that up. I can make 1 Awakened Ardra too. There we go, now we can get a couple upgrades. Well, 1. 2 if I do shield and armor. There we go. And those ingredients are probably going to drop a lot more commonly now that we're in the next area.
I've been meaning to tell you something.
It's been like 2 seconds.
Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets Animancers. And everyone gets along.
I mean, we don't
For
know
once.
that for sure. We've not even seen the state of that city yet. But sure, you're sounding cheerful.
My people have had a difficult journey ahead of them, in more ways than one. But it feels good knowing there's a destination. So yes, I have a good reason to feel cheerful. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us.
How this works.
And yet you were here when others
You
would
rub
have
two
looked
sticks
away.
together, you get a bigger stick.
Despite everything
right?
that happened, it means a lot.
Your people deserve better. I hope they get a break.
We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
All right.
Thanks for talking.
We good on dialogue? Yeah, okay. Stick with them two. A few of you...
Smell
Oh,
death
never mind.
here.
Thank you. A few of you here are familiar with Mur and Frog,
Listen to me. Look
the
here.
streamers, right?
Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
God damn it, Abby.
Dizzy.
Alright, we are now on the third map. Another very large map. Lizard. Hee hee.
How many did you lose?
But anyway, Mur and
Too
Frog
many.
were playing Core
Not
Keeper
even
earlier.
counting the ones we had to put
So I
down
invaded
because
their
they turned
game
into
because they had it
dream
open to
thralls.
viewers to
What
join.
did this?
And then I
The
menaced
trained
them by
soldiers.
chasing them around with an ocarina playing Rick
I
Astley.
had to put down 3
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship. I'm going to be facing...
Welcome to the shit, envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. At least dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
They're spiders, just step on them.
What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them.
Don't ask questions about my feet, you'll only get chat excited. Where are the mines?
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay. Alright, then I'll stop by and take a look.
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Clearing out dream-scourged spiders. Sounds like honest work to me.
Another Adiran, Kutabov.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
I am not perceptive enough. God, you both look like Andra's mortar spat you out.
Drowning in salt water would have been preferable. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
Sound a bit like Jameson Price.
We
not
lost
sure if it
soldiers
is.
too. Protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
Are the Dream Thralls here all Adiran?
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled
it's
back
not.
to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
He's voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, who voices Goro in Mortal Kombat and Captain Gantu in Lilo and Stitch. Does multiple voices on Simpsons and Futurama too. Quite the filmography this guy has. Is he Dr. Hibbert? Hang on, what else have you been in? I'm checking. Animation. He's been in Rugrats, Dexter's Lab, Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel, Powerpuff Girls, Batman Beyond. Bloody hell. Johnny Bravo, all the classics. Samurai Jack. Star Wars, Batman. My gosh, this guy's had hundreds of roles. Yes, he is the newest Dr. Hibbert voice from 2009 onwards. Yeah. There's Harry Shearer was the original voice of Dr. Hibbert. But I guess they replaced him. The ones you never watched. Yeah, Old School Cartoon Network, he was probably in it. And thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm looking for Yatsley. I told her I'd meet her in Thirdborn.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on adherents at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back.
I did watch some of the latest Simpsons, whichever season had like a two-parter that was based on like Flanders. I thought it was really good. Like, it's still not classic Simpsons, but it did make me laugh out loud a few times. There were some good jokes in there. Well, if anyone tries to cross me, it'll be the last mistake they make.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
I don't recognize Rutaska, but I know Thirdborn, and it used to be made of sterner stuff.
Alrighty. There's the mines up there. Should I make that my primary quest for now? Yeah, I need to get up there. Well, there's a campsite there. Might as well get that.
You there? Please!
Help us! Now?
We need help!
What now?
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they...
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
Weird point, late 10s, 20s, where it was spinning its wheels. Yeah, it wasn't very good. Like, I used to go from like watching The Simpsons like nearly every day on TV when I was younger to like going, oh, this is crap. We had a couple channels that did Simpsons. Like, back in today, there was a channel called Sky One that did newer episodes of The Simpsons. And then Channel 4, or was it on E4? Doesn't really matter. There was another channel that did older reruns, and I just watched the older reruns all the time because they were just better. They both did? Alright. Well, you should find shelter. It's not safe here.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Same, Johanna.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Yeah, I'm struggling to recall the last time I even was in a house that had a TV that was not just connected to a GameCube or something. Or other console.
Who goes there? Lead the way.
Wow, synchronized. Oh, I'm hidden in this very small grass.
Rats in the warren. Who disturbs us?
Where did the person right in front of me just disappear to? Hey? Alright. They reset when their caution meter runs out. That's weird. I just want to get a backstab on one of them or something. Are they just eating people? Yeah. I can't face them.
Good one!
Come on. No. My allies do feel quite useless, which is unfortunate.
Must have been stragglers
They do like
from Eagle's Reach.
a tenth of
They
the
weren't ready
damage
for
I
this.
do.
Who's next? Anyone?
Sweden used to have TV licenses too. Well, we still do. And they're
Hard to believe
absolute
it's been
arseholes
6
for
years
people who
since I saw
enforce
this
it.
place.
A branch breaks.
It's like they will send letters to every household that does not have a TV license. Hey, you sure you don't need a TV license? You sure? We're going to send someone over to check. You sure? You're going to get fined. You sure you don't need one? You should sign up for one. And I was like, fuck off, I don't need one. But yeah, they send you horrible letters all the time. And usually, they don't even send anyone. And if they do send someone, you have no legal obligation to let them inside your house.
When the dream thrall swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there.
They just act
don't want to
you're
get
not an
killed.
enemy. They just act intimidating. Oh. Well, I guess that's not working. I might need to find an alternate way up. Hey, Yo-Yo. Hope you're well. There should be a way around. Could climb up and around there and maybe go over a bridge or something. Used to do that in Austria. Let's pay a flat fee per year. We don't care to chat, just give money. Ooh. Elder Desert Beetle. Is this oil or is it just funny looking water?
Quick and quiet.
Ah. Get the priest first.
Watch the left.
Coming from the left.
Dude, you're just gonna ignore me. I'm gonna keep stabbing you. Resistant to fire. Not so much for ice. I'm nearly level 15. I want to get parry projectiles. Hit me properly so I can parry you. Thank you.
Nice!
Whoosh.
Who's ready for more?
It doesn't seem to be poison or anything. I mean, you probably shouldn't drink it, but still. Yeah, I'm thinking I find a way up and around here, then go that way. And then realise there was a much faster way if I just listened to the person who gave me the quest, but we explore more of the map this way, so it's still win-win. Naturally occurring iron brew. Now we must be in Scotland. It's a bit toasty looking for Scotland.
Oh, I used to love stargazing up here. Camp on one of these buttes, and you've got a defensible position.
Climate change. Oh yeah, climate change brought about the
You're mine now.
these great big Scottish deserts.
They're all.
Got him. Oh, where's my gun?
Next one's mine.
Holy shit, I reload fast now. Come on. No.
Right flank.
Enemy to the right. Worth and rough.
Just stab it in the butt. Stab it in the butt. Most things are weak to being stabbed in the butt, right?
Worth and rough.
Hi. Ooh, nice flip.
Nice.
Ah, there it is. Come on, I just got spotted by these guys. I didn't even mean to come this way. I'm so close to level 15. Oh yeah, that's why I've got her in the party as well.
Bad. What'll I tell everyone back home?
What's wrong?
Praise Andra, help at last! My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. So, can you just go in and see what happened to everyone? Please?
Sure, happy to help.
Oh, thank you. We made badges together before we came out here, and everyone should still have theirs. Find those, and you'll find the squad. Be sure to come back as soon as you learn anything.
Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright, I guess we're doing that first.
Look alive. We got more of them.
Eh? Kai. What? I think we're good. There might be some up there, but... Alright, made me think we're being ambushed.
Unseen, unheard.
Like a blade in the dark.
Stealth. Never mind.
Watch your right.
Try that. On your right.
Whoa, whoa! Something just one-shot me.
Back
The
in
fuck
the
was that?
They're all.
Is there something here higher level than me? Oh yeah, these are rank 4 dudes. I'm not there yet. These guys will mess me up. Up you get.
Thanks, soldier.
He had a little headache. Grenade. 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 Wrong button. Stop healing.
Nothing's stopping me.
Chuck grenades at the priest. I'm only slightly on fire, I'm fine. Oh gosh, they keep coming. Okay, well... Slow sucks.
Nice shot.
We good? Hey! Level 15, finally. Right, reflect. Perfect blocks reflect arrows and similar projectiles. Taunting an enemy and pull them toward you. Clear out. Sniper for the first shot would be nice. Crit chance. Would go well with parrying, maybe. If I want better spells, I need more Grimoire Mastery. Alright, I'll get back on track. Give me them taters. Oh, this is pretty. Using the other point. Did I get another point? Oh, I did get 2 points this level. It's more damage. Equip speed. No, just give me 10 extra crit. I'll take that. And then I'll probably
Right
just take
behind you.
more damage, because I think I have all the parrying related skills now.
So nice.
Haha! Oh, and it sticks out of them too, that's sick.
You're on. They're too strong.
Thank you, my little bug friend. You parry me, I parry you. Oh, do I have like a stat point as well?
On your
or
right.
not?
Val, stop.
Alright, let me have a drink. No, because it's an odd level. One more level to get a stat point, right?
Another soul for the wheel. To the left.
Yeah, the wheel that totally still exists.
Quick as a fox.
Oh, that was a good throw. Look, Kai definitely implied that he knew that the... I'm just confused who knows what at this point.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Turnip. Right, well, you're probably one of them, aren't you?
Several against one. Nasty way to go.
Right, let's find the others. Stealth.
You make this look easy. That fire's been out a while. I don't think anyone's coming back.
Skirmisher and Screamer. I know I can one-shot you.
Always used to boast about her family's military history. She was better with a hammer than a sword.
49 essence potions. I've not been using them that much because I just passively regen it. Slowly, but still. I have regen.
Looks like that broke off of something.
Oh, that's a piece of the totem already. Alright, cool. A topaz eye. Who could that be for?
Not saying a word.
I mean, it's blue, so it makes me think Ondra, but the desert seems like a weird place to have an Ondra statue. Oh, I love reflecting their javelins. Oh, that's so good. Hang on, I'm coming. Wild how fast I reload.
Don't relax just yet.
Oh, that's a priest. The musket reload chains?
Worth that rough!
Next one's mine.
Come on. One left. Let me get my stamina.
Come on.
Parry. Parry. And you are dead. Oh, no, never mind. Still one more. There. Now we're good.
That's one for us.
Yes, I have all the totems in the first two areas. These ash piles. Yeah, I'm in the third major area now. And it's going good. I'm enjoying parrying everyone, as you might expect. That's probably the spider cave I'm after. Given that it is entirely covered in webs, that might be a tell. But they don't know I know this hack. Gun. Hello. No, you do not hit me. There is fall damage, but it's slightly generous. So predictable. Hello. Oh god, there's so many. Yeah, my sword's bouncing a bit because these guys outrank my gear quite a bit. But their healer's down.
That's it for me. That's more like it.
As long as I keep parrying, I'll be fine. That was not a parry. That was.
One for you.
Ow. Oh, hello. There's a survivor here, don't mind me. I've got this handled. Get up. Oh,
I hope
okay.
Quilici is all right.
You there! Over
Hi.
here! At least you took care of those bastards. I'm glad I
Some
got to see
games
some
have
vengeance.
really shit fall damage.
Don't
Witcher
know why you're
3
here, stranger.
is the one
But
that
I'm
comes
grateful you
first to
are.
my mind, where you fall 5 feet and Geralt just falls over dead. Elden Ring has... It feels inconsistent because of how fall damage is calculated in that game. Because Elden Ring, you can fall quite a distance without taking any damage. I think it's like you can fall 15 meters without taking damage. But if you fall between 15.01 and 19.99 meters, you take up to half your health in fall damage. So it's like you take a 19 meter drop and you take half your health, and it's like, alright, I could probably fall a little bit more than that. No. No, you can't. You fall 20 meters, it's instant death. Like, fall damage being capped, it can be misleading to newer players. But yeah, the first area in this game doesn't really have many cliffs anyway. And you're fine if you land in water. Private Naoki asked me to investigate.
Wait, Naoki sent you? Of course he did. He... would be the
500
one to
feet
make
in
it
D&D? No.
Well, you can tell him.
Desmond, most of
we're
my
all
experience
dead.
with D&D is DMing the campaign with you and Scoobs and everyone.
We arrived at the cave
By everyone, I mean
last
Canuta and
night,
Bad Space
made
King.
camp, and it all went... it all went downhill from there.
I've not played since then, so all the rules are gone. They're out of my head. I'd have to relearn how to play. Who's we?
Just the four of us.
Hi, Mum.
Manu, Kiri, Naoki.
Yes, Lizard Guy, I am winning.
Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
That's not much of a squad. Thirdborn used to have proper scouts with real training.
Someone had to do it. The guards are stretched thin, and with all of the dream thralls, there aren't many willing to go looking for trouble. Look, after what happened in Fior, we had to make sure it didn't happen here. The Zorubs were our first official mission.
I do want to play more D&D. Either as a DM or a player. I'd be happy on either side of the table. So you just waltzed into a Zorup camp with no plan at all?
That's not true. We practiced by the dock and ran drills together. Captain Ruiki even had an old book of battle tactics.
Well, that explains how things went sideways.
You read a book, therefore you thought you could take them all on.
Watch, but I guess he fell asleep because the scaly bastards ambushed us. It was a massacre. Most died then. The rest, ran off in all different directions, screaming. Naoki must have gotten away in the chaos. The gods have a cruel sense of humor to save just him.
All right, put your arm around my shoulder. We'll get you out.
Don't bother. I'm halfway around the wheel already. Just listen. Since we left Thirdborn, he's been running his mouth. We got to hear how many Zorops he's gonna kill and who he thinks is afflicted. The town's been talking about nothing but Fior and the Dream Scourge. I think it got to him.
It crawls into our mind as it crawls into theirs.
It's probably why he was the first one out, because it was all suddenly real.
I mean, there's good reason to be afraid of Dream Scourge.
But we didn't have it. No, Captain Ruiki was fine. We were all fine, no matter what Private Naoki thinks. If you don't believe me, check her journal. That should be enough to please you. If anything, it might finally convince that idiot Naoki. Here, take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them. I don't have long. Let me stay and enjoy the silence before Barath takes me.
Alright, bye. Ooh. Not before I take this loot, though. I should have enough to get some gear upgrades now. Hang on, let me loot the rest of them. From the ash piles that my sword leaves behind, because they all die of burning damage. Alright. Confront Naoki. Find Tama's badge. That just says confront him. Alright, we'll do that on the way back. I'm gonna go to that spider mine. The journal just says, I have Dream Scourge.
I used to fish and drink with these people before I left. They weren't soldiers.
No kidding. This was a torch and pitchfork operation.
I didn't realize how bad things had gotten.
Hi, Spark.
Away.
I think we're doing pretty good.
Should have been
Getting
your
lots of
first
loot.
warning. At least you realize it now.
I just need to find my way up and around to get to the spider cave, which is in that direction. This game has plenty of distractions. But it's not like filling out the map in an Ubisoft game like Assassin's Creed, where it's just busy work. Like, I feel like the quests I'm doing here have a reasonable enough impact to keep me interested and keep me going. Uh-oh. So yeah, there's fall damage. I guess I'm not meant to climb down those rocks because I just bounced off most of them. The doctor's note. Hahona, I understand that a new disease is always terrifying. Doubly so since no course of treatment has proven reliable yet. With all this in mind, I beg you, stick with me. Even if you are lost, what we learn could save others. And I can at the very least promise you that the man selling the tonics that cure hangnails does not have the magic cure. We don't know what's in there. Please don't imbibe. Can't promise you a perfect cure. I can't even promise you safety. But I can promise that we are all trying. Please stay safe. The signed name is written in an especially horrific script, but Doctor and a K are legible in it. Doctor's handwriting. Yeah, no, I'm familiar.
Quiet as the depths.
Collect 20 scrunt tokens for Grangle. No, there's no huge overarching fetch quests for like a dozen things in this. I mean, there are fetch quests, but there's usually a bit of story attached to it.
Aquamarine.
Ooh.
Paradine, does
Hi.
anything rhyme with orange?
Poetry attempts. Door hinge. Ooh. Extra damage with maces and spears. I do bonus damage with swords, so why can't I take these crackers? I want them. The forbidden crackers. Melange? Yeah? That too.
Who goes there? Oh, a traveler. I feared you might be something dangerous.
Why are you hanging out near a spider cave writing poetry? We're out in the wilds. You should be more vigilant.
I cannot mind the outside when a storm rages within. For days now I have languished. I cannot initiate my next verse. My well cannot run dry now. This must be a masterpiece.
A bard from Thirdborn?
A chanter, thank you. Even a mad world needs the bounty of words and music. Though the townsfolk did insist I learn how to defend myself. Yeah, no matter. I'll not let unproductive thoughts stand in my way. I must feed the souls of Thirdborn. Minoas in particular.
You're writing poetry for someone? I have to hear it.
You are deliverance personified. Here, better to show you. Read these 2 lines. Which one should I begin my praises with?
I am full to the gunwales, or you make me broad in the beam. Right. Sure, let's go broad in the beam.
Brilliant! I preferred that one myself, but I didn't want to influence you. Now, which one of these should come next?
In the fleet of love, you're the admiral, or clear the decks that I may spirit you away. I mean, the last line ended with beam, so this doesn't rhyme, so... sure, clear the decks.
Ingenious. And after that?
Together we sail smoothly, I will follow you as the crow flies. Now go 2.
Thank the gods! Finally, I think it's taking shape. I should leave at once. I will contemplate the rest on the way. Thirdborn will be thrilled with my... our efforts.
Anyone can write a poem, but not everyone is a poet.
Good chat. Random Orlan in a cave. Use Giada for healing rather than drink potions. I have so much healing in my pants, you wouldn't believe it. Like, it's not like I'm at risk of running out. Oh, was that the shiny? Yeah, I don't hear it now. Hello.
Sorry. No one goes into the mine without express permission from the overseers.
Alright, what if I find a way in anyway? I yearn for the mines. You don't get it.
Worth thereof!
Subtle as a mouse.
Yeah, not that soft.
Here we go!
Yeah! Couldn't have done it better. Worth thereof!
There's the berry. There we go. Just gotta get the timing down. You can't handle one? Come on, look how little damage they do. I two-shot it. How do I make my friends do more damage? I just carried a ghost.
Worth thereof! Dodge this!
We good? I want this
Nothing like
yellow.
a win with a good team.
Crystalline egg. egg. Summon a trio of crystal eater spiderlings to fight with you. That would replace my necklace, right? Yeah, but then I lose free perception. And that's like the only perception I've got. I've gone very heavy into dexterity. Just so I can swing faster and parry faster. And next I'm probably going into might.
I'm sorry, but those are our options if you want to reopen the mines. Ah! You must be the envoy. I
Yes,
hoped you
hello.
might stop by. Welcome to the mines.
I see the sands didn't swallow you whole.
Not yet.
And Kai. It's hard to see you stomping around with the Adirans after the news I heard from
Kai,
Fjord.
do you just know everyone?
That was the Steel Garrote. Besides, we're all on the same side against the Dream Thralls.
We've been discussing how best to reopen these sulfur mines. Sulfur's a key ingredient in gunpowder,
kids
which
love
is crucial
sulfur.
for Thirdborn's defense.
You're talking like a diplomat. Speak plainly.
Careful language never hurt anyone, particularly in these, well, unique times.
You should listen to your envoy.
Of course. I shall certainly take it under advisement. To return to the point, we were talking about the mine.
You talk like someone who needs a punch. Tell me about the initiative. What are we trying to do?
Our objective is simple. Restart production in the old Pogrunan mines so Thirdborn can arm themselves. They need sulfur to have a chance against the Dream Thralls, and we...
And you need to sanitize the name of Adir. After what happened in Fjord.
True, but moreover, we need to make sure we're not the only ones taking on the threat in Shatterscarp. Our efforts went well, until the spiders came.
Alright, what happened with the spiders?
An ambush. As the team mapped the mine, they opened a sealed passage. The spiders poured out.
Many of our soldiers died fighting so Thirdborn's miners could escape. But we are determined to not let it end in tragedy. If you'd be willing, Envoy, you may even be the face of our triumph.
Alright. Just tell me what you need.
If you destroyed the spiders' nests, it'd be a tremendous boon to us all. Isn't that right, Carter?
Don't presume to speak for me.
The mine's entrance is just down the path. Speak to Darla, the guard at the gate. He'll let you in.
Alright, the guard will let me in now. The yellow branches of this make me think it's like outlined because I can pick it up. It is not a pickup. It stands out so much. It looks like it's just highlighted because, you know, it's a quest item or something. Oh, merchant.
Something for everyone. Won't know unless you... You? I've not seen you around before.
Just passing through.
Okay, but come back. Customers are in short supply these days. Do you want to see my wares?
Sure. Corrupted Ardra. That's probably the next upgrade tier. Let me sell you all my funny rocks. I'll take your cheese. I'll take one corrupted Ardra. That's all I can afford.
Something for everyone. Won't know unless you come look.
Save me!
Saving game. Just
We're
take
not too
everything
well
that's not
off.
nailed down.
Hopefully we can change that.
Cheese. Thank you for head pets. I have so many quotes about cheese. I wonder how this happened.
I saw you talking with our overseers.
Yeah, they said to let
I'm
me
guessing
in.
they sent you over to clean out the mines then? Take care of Thirdborn's mess.
That's right, let me in.
All right. You be careful in there, Envoy. These are dark times. We don't need more good Adirans lost for nothing.
I mean, how bad could it be? I'm sure I'll manage. Yeah, they're only rank 3. Same as me.
Nice, clean kill.
Yeah, 3 shot them.
Just like the good old days.
Worth their rope!
Oh, they really let themselves get killed by these. Watch there be a absolutely huge spider in the next room that one-shots me. Just like a rank 5 enemy out of nowhere. Anything down here? Just want to be thorough. Aha! Secrets. Can I turn like gamma or something up a bit? Because I feel like the game screen's a little dark at times. Where's brightness? Oh, right there. It was like there, right? Let's put it 2.3 and see how we get on. That better? Or is that too much, do you reckon? It looks a bit different on my monitor than it does on the stream, so feedback is appreciated. Looks fine. Any other thoughts?
Worth their rope!
I feel like a giant fireball is often a bit overkill for just getting rid of a web, but it's the only fire spell I know. Oh.
Worth their rope!
Never had a chance.
Take your best shot.
And it works. I don't know if there were any spiders by those ones, but, you know, I spent the bullet now. I do have a fire sword, but I also have a fireball. So I want to use my fireball.
Worth that rope!
Oh, that was a jump. Alright.
Worth their rope!
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
I've done it better.
Worth their rope!
Alright. You're unblockable. I can't move. Alright, there you go. Now
Another
you're
soul
on
for the
fire.
wheel. Worth that rope!
That was a close one.
Leg. all clear?
I'd rather take my chances with a maelstrom than a mine. Let's be quick.
Oh, I need to destroy that.
I should have known there'd be spiders.
Can I just blow it up?
They're off!
Yep. Right, let me find the other one. I must have walked past it. No, because that's the exit. There must be a way to get higher up. My map no. There's no local maps in this game. I'm not sure where it wants me to go. It looks like I could get up there. Can I... Oh, this feels jank and wrong. Ugh. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. I can't ride this up or pull it down. Do I need to power it up? Is there like a lightning thing to shoot? That's dead end. I'm stuck. I've not been this way. Right, can I just stab it? Oh yeah, I can. I need to get all the way up there. What does this mean? I have not come across this before. Do I need to hit it with something? No? I don't think I've come across this at least. Is this the way? Oh.
Let's finish this.
Well, if you find enemies, you're probably going the right way.
They're off! Worse than rough!
All of them? Right. I killed that many spiders and got one leg. The blobs is a companion thingy. Oh. Alright. Guess I'm not dealing with that then. Secret wall. Pipe. Yeah, that's not a... Oh yeah, it is. Aha. Just pestle. Unique two-handed hammer. Full combo gives you attack speed and damage. Does extra stun. Can't use a shield with it though, so it's not going to be as good at parrying. Do I break it down? No, I put it away for now. clear some carry weight, though. Break all that down. Pillars of Skyrim. This game is nothing like Skyrim. I mean, it's a good game, but I would not compare it to Skyrim at all.
Oh, no, you don't!
Nicely
Pillars
done.
of heavily modded Skyrim. Even then, no. I mean, for starters, the combat in this is fun. And it's not like a giant open world with joinable factions and like a crime system and all the other things that Skyrim has. It's just a series of interconnected maps with, I guess, a fairly linear plot with some side quests peppered around. Chest in there. Barred door. And all the dungeons are unique, and it's not like one Draugr tomb to the next where it's all bloody identical garbage all the time. Dubious Scandinavian accents, not that I've come across. Oh, you just go over. All right. "41 health potions." Oh, it looked fragile. I wanted to stab it. Pillars of Daggerfall. No, Daggerfall is clearly the superior game.
Quiet as the depths.
Go on, where are all the spiders? There's one.
Next one's mine.
Protect the envoy.
No, don't follow me. Oh, they're actually not following me. Oh, you interrupted it. I was going to parry.
Launch this! Purge the blight!
Oh, Dreamfall soldiers. Eh? Oh, hello. Way too early. Hang on.
We're set rough! Well struck.
More over there. Oh, there's the nest.
Swarm
Where the hell are you coming from? Alright, put down that arquebussy. Oh, that's Giata. Why have you not jumped down? I thought you were enemy reinforcements. And slowed.
Not bad, envoy.
A couple of grenades can't fix. Wait, is my fall speed even slowed when I'm slow? Oh wow, it is. I get slow motion jumps when I'm slowed as well.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
I don't think Giada really helped in that fight at all, but okay. I think she got stuck. Ooh. Magran's Force. Stamina cost down while blocking. Yeah, but parry efficiency. And this will be my shortcut out now.
There's gotta be a way to turn this thing on.
Oh, it's not turned
Let's look
on.
around.
Ah, that'll be why. Can we go now? Ah, there we go. Oh.
Thank Wodaka you're back. We haven't much time.
Why Wodaka?
He's going to destroy the mine. Gods only know who filled his head with that idea.
Well, how did you know that?
Let me guess. You're with the
He
Steel
didn't say
Garrote.
anything.
We stopped you in Fiero Messiverno, and we'll stop you now.
The Steel Garrote? I wish I served beneath their banner, but I suppose that doesn't matter now. Envoy, I need you to listen. We have one chance to avert war with Thirdborn, and it's by blowing up the mine right now.
What war?
We're opening these mines so Thirdborn can mine sulfur, right? So they can have ammunition for the Dream Thralls. I mean, what help did Thirdborn offer when Shadclef burned down? What about the scouts who went missing in the Shark's Teeth? They'll strike at us as soon as they have an opening.
Ah, got it. You're
Half
paranoid.
these people served in the Rowatine Imperial Navy, and the other half were pirates. It's only a matter of time before they turn their cannons on us.
Anger swathed in fire, teeth at the throat. Who bit first?
Envoy, this man is an idiot.
What did you say?
But he's close enough to being right about one thing. These mines are about the only desirable territory in Shatterscarp. If they stay open, it's only a matter of time before the sulfur in them gets used against something other than Dream Thralls. And my people are no better than yours on that account. Destroy the mines, so that none of us get any bright
So
ideas.
then no one can defend themselves as well?
There you have it. Even he agrees.
No.
I thought you would understand. Fine. I'll do what I must.
Yeah, that weapon isn't working.
That armor won't hold up.
Yeah, he's nearly rank 5. So my sword's going to be bouncing a lot. I need to focus on parries. Yeah, just parry the level difference away. That's what I'm doing.
Good shooting, Kai.
Is that an item or is that just glowing? It's just glowing. I just think that's dumb reasoning. We can't let anyone have weapons because someday someone might use them for evil. Yeah, but they need to defend themselves right now. They're being attacked by the Dream Scourge. Like, shut up.
Ah, Envoy. Good to see you again. We wanted to,
I want answers, Envoy.
We saw the guard, Darla, headed after you, and, heard some, shouting. What exactly happened?
Dahl tried to blow up the mine, so I killed him.
I don't know what to say.
Really? Say on. No ideas at all?
Please, Carter. Know that neither I nor Wimgar had any idea. None whatsoever. Once we're done here, I shall order a full review of our ranks. If we have any other rats, I shall deal with them myself.
You know?
We did a full investigation into ourselves and found nothing wrong.
You've done well, Envoy. Because of you, Adia's word matches her deed. Thank you.
Well, nothing else matters if we can't stand against the Dream Scourge.
A wise observation.
I'll manage it from here, Envoy. Don't worry. The mines are open and free again, so all should be well.
Hope this doesn't come back to haunt us one day.
They need to defend themselves, Kai. Right, we head back to Nauki. We'll probably cross this bridge and get there faster. Hang on. I just saw that was breakable, so I figured there had to be something there.
I'm thankful for all you've done.
Right, Nauki's back this way. Ooh, oh, hang on. Dream
Quiet as a
Frost.
soul.
Like just outside their camp, a whole gang of them.
No disturb. Glory in the brush.
Alright. I didn't want to self-attack them anyway.
Nice shot!
Did that guy just blow up? Good shot.
Swarm! Devour!
Hang on, I'm looting. There! Alright. No. No. Why am I not doing the counter?
Never had a chance.
Oh, there's another campsite there. Lovely.
Good fighting.
So I'll rest there. Companions have things to say, and I should be able to upgrade my weapons to stand a better chance against the high-ranking fours. Right. Yes, I would like to upgrade sword. Upgrade sword. Right, I need 2 more corrupted Ardra and then I can make it superb quality.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself, and look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the Living Lands. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
I could tell.
I'll be sure to wave a little red flag next time, so you know to avoid me. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that?
You're not alone. You also have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker.
All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or
Maybe the
I'm
next
not used to
companion
seeing
is a
things
juggler.
clearly. But what if Animancy has no future in the Living Lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
Doesn't make you a failure. Think of it as a new beginning.
Beginnings are supposed to be good. So why do I feel like shit all the time? You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first Animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last. Not before I've done some
she has
reading.
more.
When I joined you, I thought we'd be exploring the intersection of the physical and the spiritual, not bickering over sulfur. Yet here we are. Thanks to you, Thirdborn will have all the ammunition they need to defend themselves. In theory.
You don't sound convinced.
At the end of the day, bullets are of limited use against the Dream Scourge.
I don't know, I shot a few
It'll
just
take
then
more
and it
than
did well.
gunpowder to wrest the living lands out of your Empire's clutches. Still, maybe a little gunpowder is better than none at all. Anyway, what do I know? I'm an Animancer, not a strategist. Thanks for talking.
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
What makes it so dangerous?
This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
I'll be able to handle it.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others. What do you need?
Yeah, we good.
Pleasant dreams.
Alright.
I knew the Steel Girls were up to no good.
I did find a piece
No one ever
of the
plans
next
anything
totem.
nice in a hidden war camp,
Be
do
a wild totem.
This isn't over, you know. Emerald
I
Stair was
guess it
just
is a
the
wild
beginning.
totem. I just need the
Ominous
base.
portents of doom. Need more of those for sure.
Right. Boris? Who? What? Right, you should be just around this rock. The only Boris I know is a guard from the Elder Scrolls. And if you're referring to the voice actor, no, he's not one of these characters. Kai is voiced by the guy who did Garrus in Mass Effect. And the dwarven fella I've already forgot the name of is voiced by Crash Bandicoot.
Hello again. Have you found anything?
I met your friend Sergeant Hasui in the cave. He had quite a bit to say.
Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often, and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
All your friends are dead, thanks to you.
What? No, that isn't my fault. Look, I don't know what you think you know, or what he told you, but I know what I saw. The captain had been acting weird for days. She was giving orders to people who weren't there, yelling at us over nothing. Not just the captain either. Manu was jumpier than usual. Kiri seemed compelled to echo our words back to us. Even Sergeant Asui began muttering to himself. It was more than just stress. I'm not some idiot who can't tell the difference. Everyone was sick. And it was only a matter of time before it was brought home to Thirdborn. If you saw them,
I literally talked to one
you'd
of
agree
them.
with me.
He seemed fine. If they were sick, how do we know you're not?
I think I would know if I was sick, okay?
Uh-huh.
Someone had to leave and let the others know what happened. Look, you either believe me or you don't. Just give me their badges and I'll let their families know.
I think you're just a coward looking for an excuse.
I am not a coward. Look, I would not just leave them to die for no reason. A swarm of Zorps attacked in the dead of the night. What was I supposed to do, huh? Stick around and die with everyone? I'm not a coward! There was no other option! Take it back. Or else, I'll reclaim my honor.
You would have to have honor in the first place in order to reclaim it.
That's it! Draw your weapon! To the death!
Yeah, alright, come on then.
We've got
That's a
company.
gun. You have no honor.
I was just getting warmed up.
Give me your badge too. Right, what next? Tama's badge. Return the badges. Clear out a homestead back over there. Let's go for battle scars. Oh, I was standing on it. He brought a gun to a sword fight. If he was smart, he would have used it.
Ah, a fellow traveler.
Really?
Nothing to peddle here. Sorry, got to be on my way.
What are you doing here?
Former merchant, even I know my limits. Thirdborn has the Dream Scourge. Ugh, terrible. I'm leaving, and you should too. I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their minds from the change, but they wouldn't listen.
That's ridiculous. No one has a cure.
Nonsense! My grandfather sailed the high seas for 30 years, and he saw ancient remedies that far surpass our modern ones. But it's no use. Thirdborn's past saving. Now, if you don't mind, I should really be going.
You're running from something, aren't you?
The better question is why you're not running from a soul plague. And I'm far too pressed for time to ask it. Fair winds, traveler. Yours tonics and poultices for sale. Yours tonics and poultices
I can't
for
do
sale.
anything with him.
It'll probably cure what ails you.
Alright. Just a wandering con artist that I can't do anything about.
Hey,
Keep finding merchants in
got some
strange
interesting
places.
wares if you've got coin.
Oh, you've got cheese. I'll have that.
Good. Looks like you're still in one piece. What can Ihaka get for you? I've built up quite a collection over the years. I've got an eye for quality and a knack for finding it.
Alright. Yeah, this stuff looks rare. You got some rare cheese and potatoes in the back there
They
that
are
are now in my pocket.
I'm sure their owners were sorry to be relieved of them. But that's the
you're a
way it
thief.
is in this desert. Their loss is your gain. Hmm?
Alright, let's see. Superb weapons for tons of money. Oof. More corrupted Ardra. I only have one. I could combine a couple of the Awakens. And then I'd have 3. Treasure map. Uh-huh. That'll probably do. I should probably start selling some of the lower tier stuff so I just, you know, have some money. How am I getting around there? Do I want to go this way maybe? Is there a path through here? Oh. Oh.
This one's mine.
Fireball.
Then roll!
Nope. Nope. Okay.
That'll show him.
Conflict resolved. Yeah, that is just straight up a dead end. That looks jumpable if I can get up there. And that looks like there is a path up there. Maybe that's the way I need to go. We'll just keep following these arrows painted on the rocks by fuck knows who. Oh. I hear shiny. It could be directly above me though. There we go. These ropes hanging off the edge is this game's equivalent of yellow paint.
Oh no! Nice shot!
More Spooder. Oh yeah, someone putting up markers to guide people. That makes sense. Makes more sense than just slavering something in yellow paint. And the ropes on the edge of the scaffoldings I would still say is better than yellow paint. Because, you know, it's scaffolding, it's construction. Makes sense to have some rope by. Just in case.
Worth it all!
You kidding me? That barely tickled that thing.
Left leg!
Wait, was I without my glasses? Or did I already have them on? I forgot. Alright, thank you. I was making sure, because I'm still worried it'll break sometimes. But since the update, the throwables haven't had any issues. So I'm wondering if they finally fixed all of that stuff. Kai literally just vanished. Oh, I fell. Ah, gravity, my biggest enemy. Alright, where's it putting me? How far back am I? Back with the merchant, alright.
That's what'll happen to everyone in Thirdborn if we don't stop this.
Got eyes on something?
Yeah, that worked.
Worth it all!
The enemy of my enemy is also my enemy here. Oh, well, don't have to worry about that lot.
Another
Again.
win. But who's counting?
No, I went a different way this time. Just want to see what they've got, if anything. Oh, lockpicks. Gotta be something good then, right? No? Crafting stuff. Okay. Alright, let's go the way we actually went the first time then. Deal with the spiders again and start making our way across there. That's where I died, somewhere over there. Wait, does the game have F5 quick saves? It does. A little icon appears on the lower right. I probably knew that last week and then forgot. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the loot up there again. Deal with all the spiders again. I feel compelled to apologise for falling off a cliff and having to do all this again. Well, I'm sure that's just the perfectionist in me
Good
talking.
shooting, Kai.
Hi, Nug. I fell down a hole and died. How are you?
Hey, Val, take a break. Have some
I will
water.
have a drink. Thank you. I also heard a shiny. Yeah, but if it's in my own time, it's like, no, that sucks. Oh well, I'll do it again. If I'm like streaming it, people are watching. People want to see new stuff. People will get bored if they keep seeing the same stuff over and over again, right? And then everyone will abandon me, and I'll die in a ditch. Again, it is just the perfectionist in me talking. I wonder if that's what drew me to parrying so much. These things literally dig their way out of the ground. Half of them are already dead. Is this even the right way? This feels like also an incorrect path to get to here. Hole.
Look alive. We've got a customer.
Customer? How do I keep finding... do I just keep finding merchants somehow?
Greetings and salutations, traveler. Welcome to our shop. Still a work in progress, of course. But once you stop being blurry, we can get to business.
Is something wrong with your vision?
No, my vision's perfect. Just since I got bit by that giant spider, things have been blurry.
Right.
It probably wasn't even venomous. The bite's not even that itchy.
Oh good, I was worried for a moment there.
I appreciate the concern. Now, if you don't mind my asking, how did you find us?
There's 100 arrows pointing here. You're not exactly hidden.
Oh, good, you found them. Silent Shizu worked really hard on them. Good job, Shizu.
Thank you. I'm still finding paint in my things, though.
Wow, that actually makes you our first real customer. Thanks for your business.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
A
As long
suspicious
as I get
package
paid.
has been added to my
Preferably more than
inventory.
Daiko.
What?
Here's the package you wanted.
I wanted? What?
Whoa, couldn't feel my head for a moment. Oh, that'll cost you, of course.
I've already paid you, and I still require change.
Really? Huh. Where did I put your payment then? Well, the customer is always right, so... Here, hopefully this will cover it. Oh, and be careful. It's supposed to be an especially potent batch. Tell your friends...
Potent?
The friends not right here with you, I mean. And not the Tiranui either.
You got it. Lie. You got it.
Actually, before you go, am I the only one who just lost their vision? Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh.
Told him that spider bite wasn't supposed to be the size of a melon, didn't I, Shizu?
Yes, Kauka, you did several
Well,
times.
rip, I guess.
Several times? Now I'll have to find someone else to let me dissect bodies we find. Ugh, it'll take forever.
All right. Nice meeting you all. Guess I'll be on my way.
You know, the responsible thing would be to try a sample. To make sure it's safe, of course.
I don't even... Sure, let's give it a try.
I thought you'd never ask.
We don't even know
Poor
what it is.
decisions and questionable substances with crewmates. Ah, this takes me back.
I don't feel anything. How about you?
Reminds me of the time I tried to buy coral snuff in Deadfire. Pretty sure it was sawdust.
I think we've been duped. Rather disappointing.
Aww.
Drug dealers are usually so reliable.
Oh, I ingested a corpse for nothing?
You learned a valuable lesson. That's something.
Why do you cloud your eyes? Could we not have shown you these things?
What matters is we tried it together.
Not even real drugs that they paid me to take. Alright. Still no idea how to get over here. I guess I could start going down here too, or maybe finding a way up and around. There seems to be a way out here. There's probably a fast travel marker if I head to that big bridge. God damn it, Basin. I can't say anything. Be against TOS. Oh, I think since I died, I didn't loot the skeleton back here again. Right? Yeah. Means I gotta fight these guys again. There you go. Quick save. Just in case. I don't want to fall off another giant cliff again and lose 10 minutes of progress. Well, probably closer to 5, but still. Oh. I'll take that, thank you.
We've got company.
Whoa, what? Thank you for head pats. Hello, Wolf
Coming
Dad.
from your right.
I keep getting knocked on my fucking ass. Oh.
One for you.
Ash blights. you down. It looks fun. Is it good? I'm enjoying it. I get to parry dudes. Go on, try and hit me. My friends keep interrupting them. I want to parry him. There we go. Big gate over here that leads to the side. That might be where we need to go.
Oh no, don't!
Alright. Good fight. Where was that way gate? Ah, there. Is there a fast travel icon by it? I don't think I've come across any fast travel markers yet. I've got 2 camps and that's it.
They're luckier than they know.
You want to fight? You want to go? We tried.
Good one.
Give me a loop. Egg. I didn't even take it. Next enemy, only parry their attacks until their death. The parry itself doesn't do any damage.
Can't come through here, friend. Temerty's closed it off for fear of the plague.
There's really no fast travel markers in this zone, is there? The thing after, that's when you fill up their stun bar. You have to attack them to trigger that attack when their stun bar is full. And that can occur from parrying or attacking them consistently. Just stomp on someone, making them look like... Look, I mean, I'm always doing my best to parry everything that comes my way. That's kind of my brand at this point. Now, let me top off my health. Nom. Well, there's only one dude here, so I'll try and... Well,
Take your best shot.
Kai, weapons ready.
if I parry arrows, that does damage. Not very much, though. Because I reflect the arrows back. Does this count for the challenge? I mean, he has to shoot me. There you go. Hey, my allies killed one. For once.
I was worried for a second.
I used to patrol out here. So
I should invest in a tower.
What? Cool tower. Oh, there's a fast travel marker. Bloody hell, they're few and far between. Or I'm just missing them all. Oh, someone's in trouble. Hello.
over there.
Envoy! Oh, thank the gods you came through.
An inch higher and he'd have bled out. He's lucky we came when we did.
Some sneaky bastard put a dart trap in front of that door. Have you got any healing skills? A potion? Ah, I'm begging you.
Dexterity 15 out of 7 required. Yeah, this'll buy you enough time to walk back.
Gods. Oh, that's a relief.
I had many options there,
Now
though.
I can get back to Eagle's Reach. Damn Thirdborn. Damn everything.
Are you part of a squad? Where are they?
They sent a whole unit of us to scout the tower's perimeter. The others are gone, though. Trap's got them.
Cool. Trap tower.
What's your business here? Spying, sabotage, or just causing trouble?
Captain Weemgar wanted us to see what kind of shape the tower was in. Thought we could use it. Whoever did it is probably out there planning their next move. You've got to finish this. Root them out.
Alright, I'll take things from here.
Thanks. I will.
I hold tab to track the new quest. It does not track the new quest. Find a way into the tower. Well, there's the dart, and that's probably the trap. Yep. Alright. Nothing up here. More traps here. Tripwires. Your orders are to investigate the ruined tower in the Shark's Teeth and figure out what's been happening to our scouts. We've sent several over the last few weeks and none have returned. Something isn't right, so do be on your guard. Report back with findings. Thanks for the pie. That looks destructible.
That was
Hey, look at that, I'm in the tower.
Careful.
Level up.
There's bound to be something.
Level 16. What do I want to do now? Do I have a companion point? Yeah, I'm just going to max out your healing ability. What do I want to do? More damage? Or do I want a new ability? I could make my fireball stronger. I do use it a lot. Make fireball bigger. Get more might.
Something waiting for us.
Right. Test. How big is it? Oh, that is much bigger. Oh, that's like double size. That's brilliant. Yoink. Now, do I want to go up the tower or check the bottom first? I'll check the bottom, then I can open a way out. It seems the traps are mostly outside. 8 spools of wire, 5 tile plates, oil for the lanterns, lots of Magran's Furies, much water, 3 lengths of rope. Well, I found someone's shopping list. Lots of trap parts. And they were just sleeping on the floor in here. There you go. Okay, back up we go. Disarm everything I come across. There's another trap up there, so there's probably another tripwire or pressure plate nearby. I'm fine. Oh, okay. I was expecting to be able to disarm that, but my climbing animation set it off. Hayako, remember there are more of these in the basement in case you get hurt on your way up. Stop leaving these notes around. Scoop and burn, you know the procedure. Good job, Kai. Good job, me. That one was at eye level. Oops, so was that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Investigate. Yeah, we've sent several. Same orders. A lot of tripwires up here. Alright, climb up here or climb up there? Let's try the here. That goes outside. Those aren't connected.
We could make short work of those bars with a little cleverness and force.
Or magic. Fine hammer. Beginning to run low on munitions. Adherents are coming. Campers stayed put. Katoa's getting restless. There's only so many traps we can arm. See, Thirdborn swallowed up into Adir's insane conquest. If Adir is as good-natured as they claim, then no one but beetles and dream thralls will come near this tower. We've already caught a few of those fungal fucks in our traps so far. If only there was some way we could weaponize it against Adirans. Now, the people here are not keen on Adirans. I'm wondering if this
Finally,
switch is going to be a trap.
Breathe.
I don't see any way or any like trap emitters, like dart traps nearby. I'm gonna pull it.
God, were you breathing? Was I breathing?
You died to the trap, only to become a part of it. Morbid, but clever.
I don't see what it did. What did it do? Oh.
How are the armaments?
Nearly finished most of them. Or did Adherents. They were doing well. We may still lose this place, but they'll be hard-pressed to take it from us without losing another dozen.
That's all we can ask for. If we hold them off long enough for Temerity to see Adir's true intent, maybe Thirdborn will rally. And if they don't, we'll still make Adir bleed for it.
Not a fan of Vadia. Hello! Nice to meet you, how you doing? Well, I don't really like Adir either.
Look alive, Ayako. The wind's blown us more Adiran company.
Why do you just make that assumption?
Stop! Take one more step and mark my words, I'll cut you down.
Katoa and Hayako. Careful, Envoy. They were some of the Ranganui's best.
Kai? Gods, what are you doing up here? And with an Adiran, what's going on?
What's the idea here? You're gonna hurt someone innocent.
What do you think? The idea is to prevent Adir from taking this tower. It's on one of Thirdborn's biggest trade routes.
We see your little outpost. We know you want it for yourself.
Hold the tower, and you hold Thirdborn. Even if we can't keep it forever, we can buy Temerity time. Adir showed their hand the day they tried to raise Fjord. It's every town for itself now.
You two are chumming the waters you're swimming in. You'll bring trouble to everyone in Thirdborn.
Katoa, enough. Let's kill her and be done with it. That should send a message all the way to Paradise.
Oh, it's a good thing I disarmed all the traps on the way up then.
Kutabao. You what? Those took ages to set up. Now I've got to do it all again?
I'll help you. But first, we need to get rid of this loose end. If you don't kill her, I will.
We'll give you one last chance. Leave or die. We'll only warn you once.
Resolve 2 of 11. Yeah, I don't quite have 11 resolve. Oh, come on, we can work something out, right?
Parley with Adir? Not anymore.
Wherever your flags fly, bad luck follows. Nothing good comes from your people.
I stopped the raising of Fjord. Doesn't that not count for anything?
That doesn't change that they tried to raise the city in the first place. But still, I don't know, Hayako. This Adiran's practically on our side.
Kutabao.
Well?
I don't like any of this, but fine. One chance. Do I make myself clear?
We'll clear out of this tower, but one whiff of Adiran stink, and we'll be back. And don't think this means we trust you.
Well, whatever you think of me, thank you. I hope we meet again on better terms.
I doubt it. But who knows? Maybe you'll prove us wrong someday. We'll remove the traps, for now. Call it a gesture of good faith.
We should get started, Moakua. And you, Envoy, watch your step.
Seems really inconvenient for them to put their bed on the ground floor, because they have to go through their traps every time. The name isn't Lucend, it's Val the Babnaga. Okay. Damage reduction. Regenerate health when wet. Oh. Well, that'll be all the time for some of you in chat. Right, let's climb back down. I don't know if that looks too high to jump to. Chest I missed. Get in the pool. I'm not wearing it! Also, my health is full anyway.
Worth that rough!
Okay, so that's the tower sorted. Still need to find Tama's badge. So if we come around this way... Yeah, we'll get there. Wrong quest is selected. Battle scars. Lava
Quiet
blights.
as the depths.
Rank 4 Skeletus.
Careful to the left!
Here we go!
Worth that rough!
Watch the left! Next one's mine!
Oh, but it's kind of floating now.
On the rock!
They have a healer, and I want to get rid of the blights.
Worth that rough! Watch your flank!
Hang on.
Right flank!
Big fireball. Where do they keep coming from? Now it's just the big guy.
Worse than rough!
And now he's burned.
I got it.
Gather round!
Yay, I got to pay. Oh, there's still more. What, I was done. Oh, too late. There we go. Now we're done. Okay, music stopped.
Another glorious battle.
I'm glad you're having fun, Kai. There's Tama's badge.
That's Tama's badge. You found it. It really was out here all this time. Right where we left it.
You sound surprised.
Guess I shouldn't be. I was here when he lost it. Reminds me of old times. Long marches under the desert sun. Scouting runs through sandstorms so thick we had to tie our tunics over our mouths.
Sounds like an adventure.
It was sunburn on your top half and chafing on your bottom half. But, yeah, those were good days. And Tama, he'd wake us up before dawn with the most off-key singing you've ever heard and a pot of burnt merc brew.
Come on, you loved it.
Only once I realized he was burning it so we couldn't taste how stale it was. He kept us marching until we had sand in every orifice you can think of, and a few you didn't know you had. Just when it felt like we were going to collapse, he'd call it and we'd make camp. And somehow, we'd all find the energy for a few rounds of cards or songs or stories.
Sounds like a good man and a good soldier.
He was the best of either.
Come on, Kai, talk to me.
About what? He's gone. Talking won't bring him back.
You came here for a reason, Kai.
Because I'm a glutton for punishment? Here's the truth. I led a patrol. We were ambushed. Tama came to our rescue. And he suffered a fatal wound in the process.
He died out here?
No. He hung on.
Why was his badge on a corpse with a spear?
It was the color of an eel's belly. The stubborn bastard made it all the way back to Thirdborn. We got him a sickbed, but
I guess that's not him.
we knew he didn't have long.
I mean, he saved you. That doesn't mean you failed him.
I wish I could believe that. You ever had to watch someone fade away? When it's slow and agonizing. No glory, no din of battle, no distractions.
Yeah.
Then you know. It's like sitting still while someone drags rusty nails over your skin. Sitting there, I noticed that he was missing his badge. And all the time I'd known him, I'd never seen him take it off.
So you realized he lost it.
Cruel irony, isn't it? He comes to our rescue, and in the process, he loses the thing that marks him as a soldier. I'm sorry, Envoy. I haven't talked about this in a while. I never thought I'd tell this story again. But there's something about the way you've led us, the clarity you've kept. Something about you that inspires confidence. Kind of like well,
I'm here if you want to talk more.
just having his badge in hand means more than you know. There's just one last thing I've got to do.
Anything.
There's a memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of Thirdborn. One of those cairns is Tama's. It's time I said goodbye.
Not.
Let's go.
Unique ring. Chance to avoid range damage. Of course it spawns more.
Let's finish this. Well spent.
Wait, where are they? Eh? Did I summon things on the other side of the bloody cliff? How do they know where I am?
We're still alive. That's what matters.
Campsite up there. Sailor's Rest. I'll go get this campsite up here. Fast travel back here to do this quest, then make my way to town. And probably get distracted about 2 or 3 times on the way.
Worth that rock!
Priests.
Burning!
This weapon isn't very good against things made of fire. Who would have thought? I need to get myself an ice sword or something as a backup. There we go. Okay, I kind of want to explore this. This place looks interesting.
You take lead.
Couldn't have done it better. Worth it all!
Damn it. Where are you going? Come back here. Not done with you.
To the left!
What was that?
Worth it all!
Resistance.
Worth it all!
A few of them.
Beyond sync! Nice shot!
I fell down. Are we good? Oh, no. Still one left. You really can't take a single enemy by yourself, can you? I wish you had a little more attack power. Not a lot, just, you know, a little. Because it does feel like I'm doing 99% of the work. There's someone up there. Hello?
Beware, Outlander.
Outlander.
A fiend haunts these lands of such beauty and terror that a mere glance could unravel your courage.
Beauty? Terror? Oh, tell me more.
Reengrim, the Archmage of Terror. A cold heart beats in her chest, starved of love or mercy, like the frozen breath of Rimagond. Do not seek her out! Spare yourself my awful fate!
What awful fate? You seem fine.
Well, I don't feel fine.
Oh, okay.
I sought the Archmage to conquer my fear of death, to keep Berith at bay. But Reengrim, her help came at a terrible cost. She showed me how I'm going to die. And it's more awful than I could have imagined. I'm going to be trampled to death by wild horses. I have yet to see a horse in the living lands, but that just means they could be around any corner.
Just stay away from horses then.
But I adore horses. Now be gone, Outlander. Guard your mind and soul, for the Archmage of Terror haunts the living lands.
Uh-huh.
Beware.
Yeah, okay. Nice meeting you, I guess. Alright, I want to see what's through here. Good thing horses aren't real. Nearly level 17.
Right behind you.
Worth their all!
No healing allowed. Stop it.
Not bad, envoy.
Oh, I forgot I had a shield bash. Huh. Needs a certain companion, I assume. I'm not going that way then. Let's go back to this camp, see if we can upgrade anything, have a chat with the party, then head south. Oh, companion point. Sure, you can make people bleed. Regenerate. Yeah, you can have a shockwave. Why not?
Katoa and Hayako. An interesting pair. Despite their clumsy methods, they were just defending their community. I'm grateful that you showed restraint.
Seems a bit cold. Here, I'll be a good citizen and help my fellow citizen warm up in these cold times. Fireball! I feel great doing good in the world. Well, let's hope they learn from their mistakes.
They have a second chance, which is more than most get. I only bring it up because people are growing wary of your empire, with good reason. When they take their anger out on you, don't judge them too harshly. We all make mistakes. Anyway, just wanted to get that off my chest.
Alright.
Not before I've done some reading.
Still don't have the totem base.
I hope Thirdborn is a good community for my people.
Oh, you're stood at the frickin' upgrade. I can make corrupted Ardra. Lovely. And I can make this superb. Hooray. I mean, I do use the shield a lot. It's more parry efficiency. 2 more corrupted Ardra, and that's another 20 parry power.
Through a lot.
Thirdborn's a rough town, but it's not all bad, assuming they're willing to pull their weight.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about what happened in Emerald Stair. I know your emperor sent you here to represent Adir. With the Steel Garrote trying to raise Fjord has gotta make things harder for you.
Well, we stopped it. That counts for something.
You saved lives. Of course that counts. But that doesn't make it easy. The cruelty behind the Steel Garrote's plans. It's hard to reconcile that with the place you've called home. I just wanted to know how you're feeling about all this.
Valerie, it's time to hydrate.
I'm questioning a lot right now. Oaths be damned, I didn't sign up for this.
I hear that. Unfortunately, I don't think this situation is going to get any easier. It makes venturing through the treacherous wild seem like a relief. Anyway, I just want to check in with you. This may be your burden, but you don't have to carry it alone. What's on your mind?
No, we're good.
Shake the sand out of your bedroll before you settle in.
You have something else to say.
I've been meaning to talk to you about Katoa and Hayako. I didn't think it was possible to talk them down, but you managed it. And you say more than their foolish hides.
What do you mean?
Those two fought for Rawatai in the Deadfire. They learned how to disrupt enemy movements and destroy supply lines. They'd have nipped and poked at your comrades at Eagle's Reach until Adir finally snapped back. At Thirdborn, most likely. All while the two of them remained secure and defended in their tower.
Who exactly were they?
Back in the rough country, they were part of the Rukapa, elite warriors in the service of the Ranganui himself. They were always intense, but I never would have thought they'd go that far.
Can't fault them for defending their home.
Nor I, but this goes beyond defense. Thirdborn's under threat, but if loose cannons like them fire at everything that moves, they'll draw even more trouble to our walls.
They lash out like cornered animals, giving the Steel Garrote a reason to fight back. Not that they need a reason.
Still, better not to give them one.
Yeah, they'll end up picking a battle they can't win.
Or they'll have us fighting on too many fronts. Stunts like theirs will only draw the ire of the Steel Garrote, or the full force of the Adiran army if they push hard enough.
I feel like you're probably right.
Believe me, I want to be wrong about this. The Living Lands is changing. We've got more ships coming to port every year. If it's not Adir, it'll be someone. Night, envoy.
Good night.
Have you ever...
Gonna jump off a cliff. Right. So, home sweet home. Marked. And that's just there. Can see it from here. Dream for all. And also I see a shiny
Iggy.
Average Steel Garrote member.
Lead the way.
So anyway, that's when I burnt down that village full of unarmed children. Protagonist. Angry. Hey, can you tell me if I oiled this barrel enough? Shotgun sounds. Hang on. There. Ugh. Stealth. Ow.
Hurry in the...
They're slow to realise, but I'm slower to get a fucking stealth attack out.
Fear in the invaders in the garden.
Oh, Boomer.
I hate to see what the Dream Scourge does to nature, much less people.
Can't imagine having to kill one of your own, even after they've turned.
Shotgun sounds out of a musket. No, it's just like in Shadow the Hedgehog when Shadow somehow shotgun cocks a MP5 or whatever it was he was holding.
A branch break. We see.
Like he just pumps an SMG.
Who's next? Anyone?
Leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
Given my god seems to care for the Dream Thralls, I feel like their objectives do not align with mine. Right, return with news, that's back in town. So the only quest outside town now is Battle Scars. So let's head toward town. A shot machine gun. Yeah, that's what it stands for, yeah. Every time. Can't loot shit round here. Alright, get out of here.
Next one's mine.
Of course there's enough. Wasn't I already level 17? Why did it say 16? Oh no. Oh, I am like 80 XP away. Okay, never mind. I thought I was already 17 for some reason. Very pretty. That's probably death.
I explored these caves years ago. I had no idea they went so deep.
A shrine to Wal? Well, if there's anywhere we're going to find another piece of the Wal totem, it's probably here. Is it because all these look like eyes? Yeah, that's fitting for Wal. Yeah. Yeah, this is the perfect place
It's much
for a
nicer
Wal
than I
shrine.
expected. A more than suitable home for a shrine.
Yep, there's the totem base.
Seems to be missing a few parts.
I've got one.
Worth that rough!
Ring of Elemental Balance. You do 10% more fire, frost, and shock accumulation. Oh, I could also unlock that. There's multiple ways in. Don't think there's anything else in here. I mean, magic grows back, but also grenades and such are quite plentiful. Oh. A ruby eye.
Did you see the 100 visions too? Were you also called by he who sees and isn't seen?
No one called me.
Yet you were drawn here, despite the heat
I'm just
and the
exploring the map.
encroaching plague. Something is whispering to you. One wonders if it's my god or yours. Does your god ever toy with you? Mine taunts their chosen with nonsense.
You're certainly living up to their example.
And they're living up to their own name. They called me here, but I still don't know why. Some say you can hear the gods whispering in these totems. I've tried. It hasn't worked. It's a wonder any of us are still sane, really, between our gods and this plague.
You're not turning into a dream for all, are you?
You know, you're not the first person who has asked me that. Wal protects me. I'll share their power if you humor my request.
All right.
Oh, that's perfect.
I like the third option. I'm not stripping
Here
down and
comes
eating
my
spiders.
request. Tell me if you feel like you're in control still. That's all I want. Tell me if you possess autonomy and choice.
Yeah.
Truly. I suppose as long as your purpose is aligned, it'll all be fine. Normally I wouldn't mind passing time, trading nonsense, but I've things to do here. So, take this and go. You'll be fine. Just try not to think too much of your place in the world.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
I've not even taken the totem base back to camp yet. But yeah, we have 2 pieces of it now. So I'll take that.
Quiet as a soul.
Maybe these lot will be enough to level me up.
Nice, clean kill.
Burn some light!
Nope. I can't reflect bullets. Aww. That's upsetting.
In the eyes!
That's a shame. I thought that was a great opportunity to try, and it looked like I timed it right. Right, what do I want now? I'm not really running out of stamina blocking. I don't feel I need to max that. Increase stun dealt by shield bash. Decrease armor penalty by 10. Summon a bear. Taunts enemies. I don't want it to taunt enemies. Flurry of blows. Yeah. More speed, stamina regen, move speed. Grants life steal at level 21. That seems decent. Do I just buff my damage again? Shoot fireballs more often? Could work toward meteor shower. Freezing pillar. Wait, pillar no longer breaks on impact but remains as a frost AoE. That could be cool. Reduce essence cost. Costs 120 essence to cast? Whew. I need to level up my max essence. My intellect is only 2. Yeah, not much point going further down here unless I buff my brain. Constant recovery. Regenerate half the last amount of health lost. I could regenerate most of it, and then all of it if I max that out. Damage with 2-ended. Your crits do more damage. I am increasing my crit chance, so increasing my crit damage alongside it seems like it'd be a good plan. I already spent it. Why are you flashing up in my face that I've got an ability point still? Alright, I'm going to check that house. I've not come across any bounty targets in this map yet. I wonder if I just keep missing them. Feels abandoned. Dust off your boots. Don't feed subjects by hand. If you dream scourged, let your peers know so you can join the other subjects. Research house. I do not have the key to the research house. I wonder if that's a quest place or if I can find the key somewhere. Oh, I think I can see the key on a table right there. It's bound to be a way in. Is there a hole in the roof? No. Looks like there's only one way in. If only had some form of telekinesis. It's right there. Check the other houses. Wait, hang on. Did that one have a lockpick option and I just missed it?
This village has felt the touch of death. Or something worse than death.
This one's this or that. The other one is just key only. Research supplies. Is that the key? Yeah. It's probably multiple copies of it. Why does everything wake up when I pick up keys?
We're set rough! We're set rough! We're set rough!
Watch your right! Another soul for the wheel.
One more.
It burns!
Okay. Now we can check the big house. But if I don't pick up keys, I can't open doors, Huey.
Messy equipment, contaminated samples.
That's a well key.
This is no lab.
Spindle Walker, new shield. Webs no longer slow you. A successful parry has a chance of laying webs to slow enemies. New shield. Parry lock. You know I would if I could. Is that it? It's just a couple cool items. Crystal eater spiders upon the living lands, but upon what mineral? Perhaps the unique properties of. And we'll never know. Is that the well?
Right. Who's going first?
Well, it's open. There's a camp there. Yeah, I've been to that one. That's at the start. That door's barred. There has to be another way in. Maybe on the roof if I can get up there. Yep. Most pages are too scorched to read. In my haste to clear away the arachnids which inhabited our study so as to make room for our changed fellows, I accidentally left the well key in the lab. Well, I've already got it, so no problem. Ambience reminds you of New Vegas? I mean, Obsidian made both games, so that tracks, especially if they have the same composers on staff. But that's probably my exit from the well. Alright. Oh no, I can climb out.
Wonderful. Now I'm wet.
And you should be wearing the heal when you're wet armor. It's a shame you can't outfit your companions at all. Spiders in here.
Quick and painless.
You're mine now.
Val, stop.
Drink.
Have a drink.
Yeah, right. I only need one hand to shoot. I only need one hand to parry.
We make a good squad.
You realizing that now?
Not saying a word.
Iggy.
I cast magic missile. Gosh, hecky. Ah, it opened up there. Oh, they're all caged. Can I talk to them?
Dream thralls. Now I'm worried about who's locked them up.
I am...
The flowers have names I do not know. The names they do not know.
Hostile? You're not even locked in, really. Bye, Giata. Lost the cave stone. Vines reach canopy sky. Cave gone, cannot will back the world. The stone, I know, greenery, the garden, kif, only blossoms, thoughts like pollen. Pollen to be carried to grow and renew, soul dispersed spores to grow anew. Yeah, whoever wrote that was probably slightly dream scourged too. Close the door behind you, would you? We're not monsters. Bet. Maybe they like poetry. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Who are you? What do you want from us? Gods take me. You're a real person, not a dream thrall.
Yeah?
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
God, everyone's hearing about my coming. Good rumors, I hope. I worked hard on developing an excellent reputation.
We heard that you speak with the voice of the Emperor, that you come in the name of the Empire.
So you must be
Well, you are
acquainted with
American
Captain
Warbird,
Wingard,
so
then.
that tracks.
That's fortuitous. We're naturalists who created a small settlement here after Adir ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We should have fled. The local Adirans warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected
If you
away.
enjoy a bit of the stream
But
and you
one
want
of
to
them
clip
turned
it,
in the
feel
night,
free.
causing a fire
It
that
does
swept
support
through the
stream.
area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Wingar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions. The Steel Garrote is very clear about whether Dream Thralls can be permitted to live.
So why are you harboring them?
Gods, I wish we never had.
We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
Do you want to save the Dream Thralls?
It was certainly the desired outcome. But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your help, Envoy.
What can I do?
Kill the Dream Thralls for us. That way Wingar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrote won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dream Thralls for us.
You're joking. Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Wingar for provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight. Once we have the right provisions, we can decide what to do next.
Any other solutions?
I have one. There's no hope for us, after all. You could kill us.
What?
Let's be realistic. We're damned either way. Might as well end it cleanly.
What are you talking about, you lunatic?
Even if the envoy got Weimgar to protect us, there's no guarantee his words will mean anything to the Steel Garrote. They might still decide we're infected. Worse, they might decide we're trying to infect other Adirans.
Then we'll just take the provisions and...
And what? They'll still run out. We're
Yeah,
going
then
to
you get
die. It's just a
more.
matter of whether it's by starvation or the Steel Garrote's hand. No. Better we just end it here. Envoy, put us out of our misery.
No?
She doesn't speak for us. Kill her if you must, but the rest of us will leave this cave and never look back.
I'll just get you some supplies.
You'll have our eternal gratitude if you succeed.
We're going to die here.
Frickin' weirdos.
I know it. Doom is waiting.
Okay, that's back that way. Thank you for the clip. Right. Let's start continuing our way toward Thirdborn until we get distracted again. Oh, they're just outside now. Okay. Isn't Weimgar near the start of the map? Like up there? Yeah. But I don't have any fast travel markers here. I want to find more fast travel markers. Gotta be something else around here, right? I've literally only come across one of the damn things. I keep thinking I'm missing them. Continue to look for a safe place. Only death will keep me from my task, for I, Hilak, have made a promise to you good people. Stealth power slide, I guess?
It feels wrong killing them. But what choice...
We've got to put a stop to this thing, Envoy.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Oh well.
No!
They're off!
Okay. Gotcha. Hey, Zixki.
Another down.
Hope you're keeping well. Alright, got all that. I want to get to where the little Ligonga is on the map. I don't know if there'll be anything there, but I just wanna see.
Keep walking.
Okay. Hi, don't mind me. I need a key. Can I talk to you?
Hey, stay back. This is our rock. You want a vantage point? Find something else.
Vantage point?
The Dream Thralls won't be able to reach us here. That's what Helak said.
Helak's dead.
Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave.
I can't tell him he's dead. I literally came across his corpse. Yeah, I don't think the Dream Scourge works like that.
You think? But you don't know, do you? Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of Dream Thrall come to lure us down. I wish Helak was here.
Yeah, Helak's dead.
What? Helak's dead?
What are we supposed to do? Where do we go? Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there.
Well, at least you'll have walls.
Yeah, that's true. And we won't be there forever. We're gonna have to carry all this equipment down, but you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
Cool. Thank you. Shoes. Take less elemental damage, have more parkour speed, but I'd lose 2 decks. I'll keep the decks. Stat points be too good. It's not like extra parkour speed is really gonna help me in combat. That's not gonna hurt, right? Yeah. Okay, this is where the Aganga is on the map, and there are no Agangas here, but there are some crafting materials. Right, still want to get to town first, because if I can get a fast travel marker, then I'll be able to just go back and forth real quick without having to walk all the way again. Have I been here? I have been here. I'm gonna look at the full map. 1, 2, 3. Wonder how many more zones there's gonna be. 1, 2, volcano could be 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, this could be 1 too. I doubt there's gonna be that many. They've probably left room for like maybe DLC zones, I would imagine. Given my rate of leveling, I'm gonna guess there's probably 2 or 3 more zones.
Who disturbs us?
Hello.
We see.
Get carried, loser.
Point for you!
The dream trolls are all gone. Is anyone there?
That was a close one.
Hi, saved you.
Your face.
Pay me.
You must be a dream thrall.
No, I'm just a
Is
godlike.
that any way to start a conversation?
No. You're one of them.
Yes, I will feast on your guts. I'm not going to say that. Well, I mean, I killed the dream trolls attacking you, didn't I?
All of them?
We took care of it already. The ones who attacked you are gone.
Thank you. Please, I think I need a moment alone. Then I'll take what's left of my things and go. If you see anything you'd like, it's yours.
And I thought Emerald Stair was in trouble.
There's literally nothing
How
here I
anyone
can pick up, but
survives here
okay.
is a mystery.
Valerie,
Don't miss any
please.
cheese. It's only slightly
Just
covered
have a
in
sip of
sand.
water.
Thank you. Oh, fast travel. Frickin' finally. Like, I've found 2 fast travel points. What is this map? Why is it so few and far between? Alright, from here I can go back to the camp here. We'll talk to the guard captain, and then we'll just fast travel right back there. And head to town. For real this time, maybe. Oh, I can put the totem base down too.
Careful with that. Fits like a glove.
Second wind cast shadowing beyond, intellect and perception. I'm getting con and dex from this. I'm happy with that still. Alright. Go back up this path and talk to the fella. He's still here? That you? Yeah.
What can I do for you, Envoy?
I need to speak to you about the burnt down settlement.
Not so loud! Careful where you say that. We and they will get thrown into the shit if word gets out. I can't risk discussing this with you further. Please, just know that they and their caretakers must stay in that cave.
They told me the whole story. We need to discuss this.
Ah, right. So, you know then. Kill us sick or die ourselves. The Inquisitor didn't say as much directly, but the import was clear enough. I'll only say I'm sorry you've been brought in on the secret. The fewer who know, the safer we all are.
I mean, you can trust me. The Steel Garrote are no friends of mine.
I appreciate knowing that. Thank you. Tell me, are the infected still alive after your visit, or are they gone?
They are. The Steel Garrote won't dictate what I do.
You're one after my own heart, Envoy. That means a lot to us. Thank you. Please don't let this trouble you any further. I'll take care of them from here.
Good. Give those poor souls some better rations.
Certainly. For all they've been through down in the dark, I'll make it happen. And I'll let you on your way. Godspeed, Envoy.
Alright, sorted. Start making our way back to town. Oh, you're a merchant now?
I still have a few things I can sell. Is there anything you'd like?
What have you got? You have 2 corrupted Ardra. I'll take 1 more. Could sell some of my 70 grenades. Nah. You never know when you're going to need 70 grenades in your pants. Oh, and there's a campsite just next to it too. There we go. Thirdborn's up that way. Oh, that is a straight
Those dream
shot.
thralls
Okay.
are at Thirdborn's gates. Come on, we gotta help.
Oh, right, they're under attack, are they? Alright, we'll help them
Thirdborn
first.
wears the scars of battle. Each of them a lesson. The city is under attack.
I didn't even
Let's
see
not
these
lose
guys
focus.
somehow.
Take the other one.
Nice!
They roll!
Remain vigilant.
There's still 2 more groups.
I was just getting warmed up. Good time.
One more fireball. More fireball.
fucking dream thralls.
Only a few left. Fireball. Grenade.
Next one's mine.
Quick as a fuck.
Choked the wrong potion. Are we good? I think we're good.
The dream thralls almost got through.
But they didn't.
You're just going to pretend like nothing happened?
Yes, because of the Adiran. Thankfully.
Alright, that resolved. That seemed quite pressing, so I thought I'd get that sorted. Alright, let's go do Kai's quest. Now that we have some breathing room.
I still remember the first time I saw these stills.
Ow.
In the heat haze, they looked just like waves.
I'm fine. Nothing a bit of soup can't fix. Where's my soup? Have I eaten all my soup? Oh no, there it is.
Subtle as a mouse.
Hi.
How'd you do that?
Wait,
Areas like this make me wish I had a kick button.
That's done? Who's hungry?
You haven't asked what the plot is or what's going on. Do you not care, or have you been keeping up? I mean, I don't have a problem with you asking.
Trespassers! Who goes there?
They're all behind! Take your best shot.
Oh, there you go. Oh, fungus lizards. Dreamfall reaches the Zoraps too. I'm not actually scolding you, Bert. It's just some playful teasing. Someone's been painting here? Alright. The joy of painting. Helia, curse these failure bastards. God, this horizon line Kuta bow is worthless. How am I supposed to keep my perspective right when I paint over my horizon lines? Gods forbid the so-called masters writing the shit book ever use common words. Foreshortening my foot. Geometric arithmetic. I wanted to be an artist, not a mathematician. The Grand Art Society could take their brushes and shove them up their asses. I'm done. Oh.
Thomas Memorial.
Val.
Never thought anything could contain that man, you know? That booming laugh, that bottomless appetite, boundless energy. Now he's under a pile of rocks.
Do you want me to give you a minute?
To be alone? With my thoughts? Huh. Envoy, that's the last thing I want.
Fair.
This is where you're supposed
And
to distract
relatable.
me. Lighten the mood with a wisecrack or something.
After everything, you're still trying to avoid facing this?
Trying? I thought I was doing a pretty good job. There's something I didn't tell you about Thomas' death.
Listen.
Remember how I noticed he'd lost his badge? I went out. I told him I was going to go find it.
You missed him pass.
He told me to stay.
Didn't you?
I said I'd be right back.
I'll just listen.
I walked away, Envoy, and I kept walking.
This is about your guilt, isn't it?
You're right. I used to think it would fade over time. But guilt's like a fine wine. Now you know why I never went back to his house in Emerald Stair. Why I never came back to Thirdborn.
I'm sorry, Kai.
At least I'm in good company. The truth is, traveling with you and Marius, getting to know Giada, it's felt easy. Too easy.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Don't get me wrong, it's been nice. But you're so clear-headed, so easy to follow, that I've been able to fall in line and back you up. But I'm not that guy, Envoy. I'm not a joiner. I'm good for a skirmish, some war stories, a few drinks, but I'm not someone you keep around.
I know the feeling.
Oh, come on. You sniffed out the plot to raise Fjord and you stopped it.
That was literally
But me,
by chance.
I let people down.
I wandered
I let
into
them
a
down when they're
cave
counting on
and
me
stabbed
most.
everyone. So you messed up. Your real failing is refusing to learn from it.
Or maybe I learned plenty. I know what I am. I'm finally facing it.
You came all this way to honor Tama. Is this what you'd say if he were here?
But he's not here, and that is because of me. I'm finally owning that.
You made his memory a burden. It's no way to love him or honor his sacrifice.
What? No, I didn't.
Listen to yourself.
He died pulling my ass out of the fire, and I still let him face it alone. How can I remember him without remembering that?
Remember him the way you described him to me, as caring, loyal, and brave.
He was all those things. I never forgot it. I guess I stopped thinking of him as anything other than the dying man I left behind. I never realized I'd let my failure change the way I remembered him.
Then let's fix that.
One of the things I loved about Tama was how he gave us all a fresh start. No matter where we'd come from or what we'd done. I drifted to Paradise, but never thought about where I'd go from this.
What are you thinking now?
Tom always talked about the places he hoped to see. The islands of Deadfire, the tundras of Nasitok, the ancient cities of Old Valia. Maybe I ought to see some of those places for us both. As a traveler, not a soldier. Once we've stopped the Dream Scourge and dealt with the Steel Garrote.
I hope that brings you what you're looking for.
One way to find out, isn't there? I've got some things to sort out, but it feels good to have something to look forward to.
Alright, sorted. Let's head back to town. Well, to town. I've not actually been inside yet. I might as well clear these out. He's gonna see me though, so fireball.
Then roll!
Nice!
On your right!
what you're gonna do? You throw a spear at me? No, you're not. Get parried.
Who's ready
Shiny.
for more?
Shiny. That's still decent XP. How much is it for the level now? About 9,000. Fighting doesn't really give much XP. It's all about the quests. So let's get to town.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daran. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
Kai, what's this about?
I, left without saying my goodbyes.
Kai shouldn't be here. None of you should be here. Huh. You're with the Adirans now?
See you in a bit, Laser Shark.
I'm with
Thanks
the
for watching.
Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge.
Yeah, show some respect to the person who just saved your lives.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Daran. They slew those dream thralls for us.
Wow.
I doubt she could have done that if she was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans tried raising Fior. We'll be next.
Not the Adirans, the Steel Garrote. Wait, you have Svef? Can I get some?
Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Deary me.
Daran, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
Law and order. This place has gone downhill.
We better get to clearing out these corpses.
Yeah, good luck with that. I ain't doing that. I mean, they don't have much to clean up. It's mostly just piles of ash after my swords dealt with them. That is a big search zone. 6 quests available. That must be where the bounties are.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay? I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago.
Thank you.
Don't tell me you're out of
No, that don't mean nothing. Could be someone else. Don't give up.
I don't know what you expect me to... You, Jim?
Alright, Moi Piki. Claim, Zorip Chieftain, Captain Targo, Coda and Dario. Sansa has reported his assistant Wilfrith missing in the desert.
Be good to have.
And Kuke Maka.
It doesn't even matter. There are always more injured and dying than there are supplies. You there, the one with the face.
The one with the face.
Riches, don't see Addie or hurting over it. They're on Eagle's Reach like.
Just trying to find who has this quest. There you are.
My dear envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days.
Is that what the mud and gore caked on me suggest? Civilization?
I would know it in your bearing, envoy, even if I did not recognize your face. You must be high crown born and bred. I visited in better days, spent many nights in her ports.
He's practically an Adiran citizen.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall-grass pikemen on parade.
Who can forget the boys with the tight leather pants and great big sticks?
Now that was dignity. That was pomp. Nothing like dour Rawasai. Ugh, my maundering. Forgive me, envoy. This land takes its toll on my mind and spirit both. I am Nagu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga, they saw Adir with me, you know, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Maybe the barkeep should cut him off.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table, to share one last drink and part as friends.
If you want me to find your crew, just say so.
You would do that? Venture
I saw
out
the
into
exclamation
the
mark
wastes to
over
look
your
for
head.
them?
I was expecting it. I'll do it.
I knew the moment I saw you, you were a paragon of your people. If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you.
Where can I find Tawe?
Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls,
Hey,
no
pal,
roof,
take a break.
exposed to
Have
the
some water.
world.
Thank you.
But that's our Tawe. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix.
And what do you know about Koa?
Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the shark's teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul.
And anything about Ruanga?
She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out.
Of course. You have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, envoy, and in all your labors to come.
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're dangerous.
Yeah, what food you got?
Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. I wondered
Nice
when
name.
I'd see you around here. What can I do for you?
Trickster's Cuirass. More move speed when crouched. Okay, it's stealth armor. Eh. Fragments of the eyes, that'll help me find the other parts of the totem. Skein claw jerky. Yoink. All of your lockpicks. Yoink. You don't have any health potions, I have enough essence potions. Return with news, speak with Yatsley.
Are they? Did you?
Are they dead?
We made it as painless as possible.
That is a salve. Thank you.
I mean, I stabbed the shit out
All
of
of
him
you.
with a fire sword.
The grief
so
you're feeling now.
they don't need to know
It
that.
doesn't go away, but you learn to live with it. Eventually, you befriend it. Trust me.
Let's go, Namiho. We need to be with them now.
If Shatterscarp is like this now, well, we should get going too.
I hear shiny. Wormst. Ah.
Good thing they burnt that shack down.
There's another quest up there. That's main quest.
Mushrooms growing up the wall.
And what other shops we got? Goods. That's the swordfish. Seafood bar. Regular merchant. Fish in a barrel. Seems like they're mostly food shops.
You there, the one with the face. Perhaps I could
Stop
entice you with
calling
rich...
me that.
Hey there, stranger. Look at us, two kith meeting for the very first time. Looking to buy or sell? I work in all kinds of, shall we say, odds and ends.
Is this a setup? You know you have to tell me if you're from the Tiranui if you are, right?
I don't believe that's actually a law.
Shit.
You needn't worry on that front. I would definitely tell you if I were with the Tiranui. How did you get these?
Your twin died and gave them to me.
My brother gave these to you? And he's... Gods, poor Aiko. I can't believe he's dead.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Ah, guess I'm glad to see we got to empathy eventually. We saw some dream thralls outside of town and realized that they had mushrooms on their faces. We've previously dabbled in such things, so we thought that maybe something good could come of this affliction.
That was your first and second mistake.
And in these trying times, don't we all deserve a bit of reasonably priced happiness?
Reasonably priced?
Of course. I'm a merchant, not a charity. As a humble merchant, I was a little more reticent to go out and acquire base materials. Aiko was more suited to the rough and tumble aspects than me anyway. Of course, once those materials were acquired, Aiko wrongly decided I hadn't done enough to deserve a share in the profits.
Sounds to me like you quit when the going got tough and you still expected a cut.
Well, when you put it like that. But come on, we're family. We were family. How did my brother die?
An easily treatable spider bite.
Oh, Aiko, my poor twin and his complete disregard for his own personal health. I feel like Aiko would have wanted me to still work with these, right? Wait, did you open this? Did you try them? Well, if you're going to take the merchandise, the least you can do is tell me what happened.
Nothing happened at all.
Wait, really? Are you sure?
I've eaten moldy hardtack that gave me more of a thrill.
Great. I've got a dead brother and no merchandise to show for it. Thank you for your help, I guess. I've got to go plan funeral rites for Aiko. Please go away. Oh, and take this. It's the least I could do. Hey, Envoy.
Alright, well that quest is sorted.
Bereavement sale. Discounts on qualifying items.
Who needs fabric? If you need material for bandages, I have some. I'll even give you a good price. Wish I could give it out for free, but I still have to eat.
What if all the merchants agreed to share their wares for free?
We'd run out of resources eventually, and then we wouldn't have the money to restock. This plague needs to end soon. I don't know what we'll do if it doesn't. Anyway, did you need any linens? Silk?
Sure, let's see. 27 grand. Oh, okay. Superb spellbooks. Wands. There's a couple uniques. Plus perception, unique. What is the trinket I currently have? You know what, I'll take it, why not? It's a stat buffing item, I'll take it.
Who needs fabric?
Let me go pick up this other quest over here.
Godlike. Could you spare a moment? Godlike. Winds above. You're really here. I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Thirdborn.
Chico? When did you get so tall? I almost didn't recognize you.
Kai! You're here too? Now I know Thirdborn is in good hands. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day. One of our neighbors wasn't himself, and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people who will fight back. People like Kai, and my uncle Capo.
Me? You don't know what you're saying. Believe me. But Capo, he's the real deal. That old salt's a monster slayer.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work.
Little hummingbirds just floating around here. Well, equivalent in this world. Well, you need courage, planning, and luck on your side to slay a beast like that.
Exactly. Uncle Capo's the greatest warrior Thirdborn's ever seen. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the capo I know in a long time. I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another? You know?
We can have a talk. That's up there. Right. It is past 9 and I am very hungry. So I think we're going to wrap it up there. But
Who needs fabric?
We
still have stock.
You know, I never really actually looked at this thing. Everyone was talking about the Leviathan. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that. Yeah, I'm going to start wrapping up here. But I will have a Discord stream knocking out the bounties. Just running around, killing these people. Getting all this sorted, and then getting back to town. Yeah, I'll do everything outside town, then just come back to town, and that's probably where we'll resume tomorrow after getting all these things done. Just to save some time and keep things moving, you know, because they're just kill quests for the most part. Right, so let's do a main save. And that's where we'll wrap up for the night. So let's get schedule up. But more of this tomorrow. I'm taking Wednesday off this week. And Thursday, Friday, more Kingdom Come. Saturday, Greb is more than likely finishing Metal Gear Solid 4 on the Saturday. So the second half of Saturday and Sunday is probably going to be Greb starting Portable Ops. Which we've never finished. So that'll be a time. Put social links in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, you can find these links in the description beneath the like button. If you've had a good time, feel free to check us out on Discord, Blue Sky, and if you've had a really good time and you want to throw money at us, you can find the tip page and wishlist page is also available in the link tree. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next VOD.